morning, Knick fans. It's yeah, boy. And you are now tuned into another episode of OU and Knicks podcast. Well, folks, we've woken up to a new morning today. A new morning where everyone gives their judgment on how they feel about the Knicks. Not only about the win last night, but about their season in general. We've seen Stephen A. even applaud the Knicks for not doing anything stupid. Even though I wish they would keep James Dolan's name out their mouths. Now, wait, you know what? Let me address this point right now to you. How would you feel, Mr. Stephen A? How would you feel if a person came on First Take, or let's say the Stephen A show, your show, singular, your show, and disrespect you? Come on your show and say all types of things like Stephen A doesn't belong here, Stephen A should be banned, and really mean this. How would you feel, Stephen A? I've seen you countless of times remind people that it was your show. I've seen you countless of times be the first one to scream on somebody if you feel like they're getting out of place. So don't sit up here and act like you're above James Dolan, or that fan was in the right in that situation. I feel like this: if you come into my establishment and you disrespect me, no matter how you disrespect me, I have every right within my soul to check you. I have every right in my soul to let you know how I feel about the things that you are doing at this point in time. And what that fan did was wrong. It comes a time where you should be respectful, and when you should check a person. And that was a time for James Dolan to check that man. We sit here for days and months and years, and we hear the things that people say about James Dolan, when in all actuality, James Dolan is not even sitting up there thinking about them. James Dolan is not engaging in any fraternizing, as people like to say, with the New York Knicks. James Dolan gives the person who's the president of the Knicks the power to do what he does, and James Dolan stays out the way. But the media within itself has a addiction to bringing up James Dolan. Hecklers have an addiction to being mean to James Dolan. Now, am I saying that James Dolan is the most perfect person in the world? No. But what I'm saying is, James Dolan is not operating on the New York Knicks affairs. He's the owner. Let him be the owner. Leave him alone. Because you don't see James Dolan coming out here every week like Mark Cuban and talking about his team. James Dolan is focused on other things. He leaves that to Leon Rose and Worldwide West. Two people that you respect, Stephen A. So when a heckler comes into his establishment that he owns, that he makes money, no matter whether they're paying or not, you should not disrespect him, because you are not there for James Dolan. You are there for the New York Knicks. Other than that, that's all that I really have to say about that. I don't want to dwell my time on a heckler who came to an arena to try to steal clout on an owner who's not even causing any trouble to his team. Other than that, good morning, everybody. I hope that you had a fun night last night and you enjoyed the Knicks comeback against the Washington Wizards. I hope that you thrived on it. And I know that a lot of you guys are hurt about, them not making a trade. I am too. I wish that we could have got an additional scorer, but who knows? Maybe Derrick Rose can come back and provide something that maybe even Lonzo couldn't provide. You have to remember who's on this team. You have to remember even last night that Reggie Bullock, who has been having a pretty good season so far, was not even in the game. And we still managed to pull out a victory. We was basically, like Sim said last night on Nothing But Knicks, I love Nothing But Knicks. If you know anything about Nothing But Knicks, go subscribe to Nothing But Knicks right now. Sim is the godfather of Knicks talk. But just like Sim said, we're basically missing 2 starters on the Knicks when you take into account Derrick Rose and Reggie Bullock. Not to mention, we didn't even get to see, Nerlens Noel. I forgot about him. Another pivotal person to the New York Knicks. So, what I want to tell you guys, because I'm not going to hold you guys. You know I don't like to do real long streams, but I just like to come on and talk to you guys. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, hit that notification button. Follow me on Twitter at OU and Knicks fan page. See everything that I talk about, because this is not the only place that I'm talking to Knicks. I'm on the Knicks daily. So if you don't see me drop a video up on here, make sure that you're checking me out on Twitter too, at OU and Knicks fan page. And check out my blog at OU and Knicks fan blog. Yes, we do post weekly. Make sure that you get in tune with me. And hopefully, I'm not going to try to talk about it right now, but hopefully I got a good interview coming up for you guys with somebody that you may know well. I'm not going to speak about it because it's not, it's not signed and sealed, but I'm trying to do something for you guys for this channel. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned, because we're going to be doing some big things on this channel. We're going to be letting you know everything about the Knicks and things that's outside of the realm of the Knicks. So let me know, guys. Get up in the comment section. Let me know, how do you feel about the Knicks? Do you feel that the Knicks won this trade deadline? I feel like we won. I feel like we got rid of a contract of Austin Rivers that we wasn't really banking on at this point in time. The kid was basically not even playing for the Knicks. We got rid of, Iggy, a person who I felt in the long run will have, maybe come in and play as a pivotal role player for the Knicks. You get what I'm saying? So, without that being said, get into my comment section. Let me know, how do you feel about the Knicks trade deadline? Do you feel that we won? Do you feel that we lost? Do you feel that you kind of in between? You want to see what's going to happen for the remainder of the season before we make any rash decisions? Let me know, family. And stay tuned with your boy, and everybody be blessed.